Now, obviously, you can stick your reviews on your site, but one of the things you want to do is add a bit more content. You know, if you really want to turn it into an authority site, then it needs more than just a few reviews on it. One thing you can do is add extra articles, because the search engines like to see fresh content. I think this is particularly important when you start your site up. If in the first few weeks you can make sure that there's plenty of new content being added, you will find that the search engines keep coming back, and it will help your site rank. So I think it's quite important to do this, but it's important that they're good quality articles. So the reason we're doing this is one of the things that's important to the search engines is fresh information. So it's very, very important that you have some fresh information on your site. You know, something like a regularly updated blog is going to rank much higher naturally than something else that isn't updated regularly. So having this fresh content, particularly in the sort of first few weeks of your site's existence, will keep the search engines coming back, and it will often help boost your site higher in the search engines with a bit less work from yourself. So that will help while you're building links. Now, there's 3 different types of content you can use. You can have your own unique content. You can reuse PLR articles, either as is or rewritten, or you can take content from article directories, providing you adhere to the terms of service. I would personally recommend that you use article directory content as a last resort. If you do use it, you have to have their links in it, otherwise you're in violation of their terms of service. And this means that you're linking to other people's websites, you're linking to the article directory, you're linking to sites where other people are selling things, which often means you can take people that would buy from your site away to somewhere else. Now, I personally wouldn't put the fresh content on my front page. What I would do is have my star review or my introduction to the site or something like that as a static front page, and then the extra articles would appear in a widget in the sidebar or something like that. But you've got to make sure it's valuable and relevant. You know, if I'm selling, reviewing, say, a camera, I need to make sure that the articles are going to be interesting and useful for the people that come to the site. If they come to the site and the articles are poorly written, they're not very entertaining, they're not very interesting, then that's going to take instantly away from my reviews. My reviews might be stunning, but if they read the articles and the articles are bad, it could well put them off. So having this extra content will turn your site into an authority site, which is something that's very, very important. If you can create your site as an authority site, people are going to link to your website. You're going to get many more people referring to your website as an authority site. And I've had this with mine. I've had people selling second-hand products linking to my site because they assume it's an authority site, saying it's like this one here. So it's a very, very good way for you to build some backlinks for free. And quite often this will influence people to buy. If they do a search for a keyword and they find a number of references to your website, they will assume your website's an authority and buy from it. So in a competitive niche, this simple technique can make a huge difference in the amount of sales that you make. So if you are entering more competitive niches, this is worth your while doing. It's going to make a big difference. Now, instead of putting the content on your front page, there's a widget in WordPress, Appearances and Widget, called Recent Articles. If you put that on, then you put it in your sidebar somewhere, it will come up and it will show people the recent articles, and that's obviously just going to help the search engines find the content, and it will show people as well that there's lots of other content on the site too. So that's one of the things I would recommend. It's going to help get them indexed, and again, yeah, each of those articles, they're probably going to be based around separate keywords. It's probably worth your while doing a little bit of SEO on those, get some links coming into it, and hopefully get those articles ranking as well for the keywords. Now, writing these articles you can outsource. Don't think you've got to write them all. About sort of $5 to $10, closer to $10 will get you a good article. Sort of $10 to $12 will get you an extremely good article. Over that, and you'd expect them to walk on water to deliver it. So, you know, about $10 to $12 will get you a very, very good article. Sort of $7, $8 to $10 will get you a pretty good article. Go below that, and it's going to start looking a bit poor, to be perfectly honest. The English isn't going to be as good as it could be. But this is very, very important. Look, we've said this point's very, very important. Make sure they add value. They have to add value and contribute to your site, because you may find that people land on these articles and that is their first contact with your site. If the article is bad, they're going to assume the rest of your site is and leave. So they've got to be well written, they've got to add value, and they've really, really got to help people make their buying decisions. So focus on the meaning of your site, what your site's all about, and then make sure you write good articles. For example, if I was reviewing cameras, my site was about the Canon 66 DSL XL super duper widgety camera, then I would have some articles about how to use the camera, how to get the right focus, how to get soft focus, what telephoto lens to choose, etc, etc. So there's a lot of potential there. And of course some of these articles could well be selling accessories and other products. What camera case should you choose, what camera strap, what memory cards are best, what batteries do you need, etc, etc, etc. A review of tripods. There's lots and lots of added value you can do there to really turn your site into an authority, and that will help people make the decisions, and it will help the search engines a lot, because if people come to your site and leave very quickly, the search engines know that and it looks bad. If they come to your site and hang around, it looks good, and the search engines know that. So it is worth your while adding some additional content. Don't add it on the front page as articles, keep that for your content that's selling. Put it in the sidebar with the recent articles widget as posts. It'll work fine. You'll get some good results from it. Make sure it's as good quality as possible. This is why I would tend towards either unique or rewritten PLR. I wouldn't use article directory articles because they've got other people's links on. But add the content. It's going to make a big difference. It's going to help your site get ranking. Schedule it in if you want to. Use the scheduling feature in the posts so that every day, a piece of new content appears, and that's really, really going to help with the search engines. I can guarantee it.